G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. Now this is interesting because in Voxel Tycoon, what I've done is I've just made some changes. So we were having ongoing issues with the original coal train station. It was running across ways. It had 3 tracks, and then we had to have like this little turnaround here. We had a little thing cutting in there. We had a really steep turnaround here. And by the way, when you try and cut into that mountainside with that costs heaps. They're about 200,000 for one stack of, say, one, two, three, maybe 9 or 8 little blocks. So really, really expensive. So what I've just done off camera is I've started this and I've got, okay, here we go. So the station's now been moved and I've got the game on pause. I've got all the trains out of the section, and so this train just left the section, and then yeah, everything's just kind of just on pause while I rework this. So I've actually got pass-throughs on the left and right, and I'm going to run this as a dual entry station. So coming in with the going in on the left, and we're going to do all the signals now. Basically, yeah, they're going to come in this way if they're going to be heading up, and then this way if they're going to be coming down. So 2 and 2, and I'm going to control that with signals. So let's do it. I guess what I'll need to do is get the signals set up. I won't worry about hooking these guys up just yet. These guys can wait, but I've just left them in for spacing reasons. And of course, we've then had to look how we've tucked this in right here. He comes down and he goes straight into there and into there. That'll be the coal. So this is basically just a coal pickup. Okay, so let's get some signals in. So we'll start here, and we deleted quite a bit there, but let's just go back. So we come out of the intersection and we're fine. We come into here and now we want some really good signals. So I want this to be heading this way. Okay, so let's deal with this guy coming in first. So he would go in, so that's on that way, and I guess straight away I can do this here because that's a block signal heading the other way. Yeah, and a chain signal there, and then we should be able to just go block. Yep. And out of here, it's going to have to be block there and chain. Hang on, sorry, not that one. Oop. Get rid. Yep, and it's going to be chain here and here. Okay, that would deal with him coming out of there on the left, right? And then we come out of here, and then when he gets out, it's going to have to be, I believe, chain, because he's making a decision, then block. And coming in here, it's the opposite, so it's going to be lining up with this one, chain, but then block. So I think that's going to work without any of the pass-throughs, right? And the only other thing, I should be able to release the trains now. The only thing we can do, so these guys here just need to be block and block. And in fact, they don't even need to be there. I think we can get rid. That's a silly spot to have them anyway. And we did duplicate a few signals up here as well. I think these 2 can go. These 2, yep. So those 2 are fine. I think we'll put one. I think we will put block signals. I think we will put a couple here and here. Yeah. Okay, there's no harm in that. And then here, then they got the next section. Okay, that's good. And as they head out, we know that the spacing there is all good. So I think the signaling system is all good and fine. But what we will do now is we will probably need to tell each of our trains that this is now the station because it's a different one. And really, I can't have them going on any track. Well, I can have them going on any track as long as they rely on the signals. Let's see what happens when we do it. Okay, we've got 2 vehicles unprofitable, but no one's lost, and I believe that's because we have, by the way, we have lots of unprofitable vehicles, and that's because over here we have this problem. This guy was holding everyone up because it just takes, it's just so long in between trains coming in with wood, and those trains, if you have a look there, we've got some wood coming out here, and then we've got some more wood coming out here. So I do need to get some more wood up to there, and in fact these guys are banked up completely. Look at that. So every second one will go this way, but these guys are really banked up. And that's because no one's taking these planks out of here except for the small train that goes up to that new area. So it's interesting, but yeah, we're going to have to, I don't know whether or not having one train sharing that trip out to that city that's out there is any good, but we'll see. Oh, this was supposed to be about checking this, so I do want to watch all this in motion and as some guys come in, and we'll see if it all works out quite nicely. 163,000 coal still there, which is quite lovely, and this guy, he's not filled up. There we go. The coal is now heading there, so you can see the coal heading in. And I'll just have a lovely sip of red wine. The last red wine I should be having for a few weeks now, because we, what are we doing? Let's close this a little bit. Do we want that? Yeah. Oh, vehicle is lost. Here we go. Oh, there's the train coming in. Teeth whitening coming up. So we're moving to white wine. Okay, this guy's passing through there. And we have another one saying he's lost, but I'm going to go check on that because we could be good, we could be bad. But I already think we're going to have saved a whole lot of hassle with everything, and with just all this little issues we had around here. Okay, we've got 2 trains lost, so let's go train 1 and 2. So let's go here. All right, so what we need to do, if we pause, this train is a coal train, yeah? So he is to go a transfer, it's a different one. So I want to go change destination, and it's picking up in here, Takawa branch. Yep, and now he should be fine. And this guy here is coal, but he's Takawa, hang on, Takawa branch. Unpause, and I believe both trains, oh, train 5 is now lost. Okay, that's fine. Train 5, he needs to be here, so it's Takawa transfer. The destination is now called Takawa branch, not transfer, which is lovely. So if we do that, and now this train should move out of there. Yeah, he does that. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So it's just, I guess, getting him to realize if you build a station in the same spot, I believe that isn't an issue. But if you build a station in a different spot, especially with a different orientation, you've got some real trouble. So I guess in this episode now we can get these pass-throughs in. If you like trains, this is going to be a train episode. Let's do that. That's lovely. Yeah, because I'd like to see, like, for example, he needs to fill up. Oh, by the way, he's 250 meters. This is a maxed out. So all of our stations need to be this, and this is why we just didn't have any room. And I was considering putting him in here vertically a long ways. There's just no room at all. So I think he was either going to go there, but there was a lot of carving in. I thought we'll just do him here. As long as he's not too close to any other station, and really he's only close to the research station, so it's not too bad. We don't want things to be too far apart. So that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to get this pass through now, and I want to see how this, I think I want to do this quite nicely. Okay, what are you doing? You're going to fill up as well, aren't you? Now, interesting. This guy needs to fill up here and head back because he is going to be going out to our new area. Oh, and by the way, I think we've got something happening in the new area. Yeah, we did. Look at this. We now have wooden beams. So, it's almost like I can make this beams. And he's right there too. I just need to almost fill the truck in. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking, should we make this train? See, he now has to go all the way down there to turn around. And that is interesting because he does need to be able to fill up here and then turn around. And this is where it might get a bit messy. So I wonder if I did the pass through and had him connect back in, would he be able to come back in this way? I don't know. I think it's a shorter route. So we'll keep the pass through as it is. I think we'll keep the pass-through as it is. What we might do, I didn't want this to get messy, but what we might do is this. Let's try this. If we go like this and bring it right down about the middle. So if he was, say, there, could he spin around here? He could. But could he go up a little bit? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Trying to get the gaps all correct here. I think these gaps are the same, aren't they? I don't know if he is actually the same. No, I think he needs to be one up. Yeah, so this one. Yep, okay, good. And then he goes to there. As soon as he gets in, he needs to now connect into here. And I might be able to do it from this side. Oh God. Okay, we can't do this. We're having a few issues selecting this. I think... Actually, he might be able to just go straight into there. I don't know why I was trying to do that. Let me try this. No trains are lost. Everyone's showing is good. Yeah, if he does that, he's straight in. And if he does this... he's straight in if he does that. That would work, but we need a interesting signaling system going on. Okay, let's get one in here then. I think all we'd need really is a, because this is going this way, so we would need a, I think what we could do is put one here saying he's a one-way, he's definitely one way, and then up here we could just do a signal. And then here we could do a complex signal and then a simple signal to say you're out of it. Oh, that could work. Okay, let's see if that works. I didn't want this to be super complicated, but the idea is that train that needs to turn around here, instead of going all the way back into town, and he should be coming back shortly, instead of doing that, he actually comes in here and does this turnaround. Then he can make his pickup straight away. Okay, well, we'll see about that. We'll see. We'll build it and see if and test it and see what happens. Now I'm trying to do this slightly. That's not too bad actually. That's quite good. What we might do though is just do. I want it to be one way, so please go like. Let's line him up with these guys. So there, one way, and let's line this guy up with. Decision and standard, and a train goes right through there and a live signal as I placed him. That's quite good. Okay, that is good. Now we're basically ready for the turnaround situation. I don't know who needs to grab coal here and then turn around and go back though. Actually, quite a few do. Those ones, like this guy here, he's been forced to go all the way into here and turn around. And he's done it, but we'll have to see. I feel a screenshot coming on. There we go. Okay, lovely screenshot there. And let's see. Okay. Oh, he's using this part because he doesn't need to stop there. But we are going to have to now have someone who pulls out of here and turns around. So he could essentially come out of here and onto there. That would work. This guy here is dropping in. So he did his fill up, but he's just, yep, he's coming through. He's our lovely train as well, this one. We love that. Okay, so if he's coming out of here, what we were thinking is we could have them come out of here. He's already on this angle here. So at this point, he would go cross, and we want the right width, which I think is that. And now we need to go in like that. Okay, cool. There's a turnaround there, which isn't brilliant. But basically, that signal now needs to be complex. Or should I say chain? I should say chain, actually. So there, because he's got to make a decision. And then as he comes out of here, I think it's got to be chain there. And it's going to have to be chained there as well. So get rid. Yep. And then it's going to have to be... because this signal tells him to head that way. But the type of signal tells him, does he have to make a decision or not? And yes, he does. Yes, he does. I think it would work. We aren't getting any the one thing I like about this is you don't get any immediate alarms. I do want to line these 4 signals up though. That would be lovely if we could get them lined up. But I think we test the theory first. We're now ready to just watch, basically. No one's saying I can't find my way. This guy here is going to pick up wood. He will take one of these 2. Well, he has to take that one. and he'll go back. That's his shortest route, so let's watch him do that. And go straight ahead, and we'll go to speed 2 as we watch a few of these trains go in. So we're just going to do a bit of train watching at the moment and just see how these trains go in nicely. Oh, I'm very happy with this new station. It's really good. I really want... Well, I'm probably going to have to rebuild that first station, the township station. We just forget about the town, don't we? I will go into some fleet management at some point. Okay, here we go. This is the coal train. So he's literally point to point. So he should come in here, fill up, and then go back to there. So he should take one of these tracks and do the turnaround. And we're going to start seeing it all happen. Okay, let's see. The wooden train would use this pass-through over here, wouldn't he? I think I've left the pass-through too far away. Okay, let's see him do his thing. He should turn. Yes. Yes. I mean, this is just doing beautifully. Everything was too squashed previously. Oh, no, it's great. It really is good. Train 3's not making money. Yeah, we know that. Okay, this guy here should be filling up. Yep, and we can actually fit. So then he needs to be able to turn around. Okay, so his... yes, I've done it. Yes, see, this guy's good. That turnaround worked. He's come in, he's filled up with coal, and he's turned around. But I need a train that's going to be heading this way. So that last train, he needs to be able to get out of there, and then he needs to be able to turn around and come back. And that's what this area is going to be for. Oh no. Okay, this is going to be super complex, but I'm hoping it's going to work. Oh man. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go speed 1. Let's pause actually just while we do this. So let's do... Ooh. Okay, we're going to have to... Maybe we can go like that. I wonder if I could just adjust this and then have him do that as a tunnel. Nope. Okay, in that case, goodbye. Oh, yeah, okay, so you're all gone now. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's fill this in now then. Maybe, hang on. Sorry, you need to be filled in. Yep. Okay, and let's build the conveyor belt from the other side. So we go conveyor and we build it. And what we're trying to do here is go, let's go tunnel. And I'm going to get him to come right up there. Do you know what? I'm just going to get him to do that and get him to do this. And then say to him, he can't actually do that now, can he? No, we don't want that. Just thinking how much money have we got left, because we don't want to be burning through that money either. Funny enough. Okay, underground. That connects at least. If I unpause it, and the only people not doing the right direction is that. Sorry, and that. No, hang on. It's meant to be going the other way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Meant to be going in there. Okay, good. And who's picking up coal from there? Right, we've got one of the coal trains picking up, so that'll be pretty good. Okay, now what we can do is we can go ahead and firstly get rid of this bit here. I don't know how that sort of turned up. Okay, let's get some train tracks, and what we want to do is go basically straight through. But from there, yep. Now I'm thinking as well, hang on, he needs to come out of here, doesn't he? Sorry, he needs to come out of here and come across and line up with that one. Just trying to line that up. That's actually quite good. And then he needs to turn around. Okay. And I think what we'll do is if we get rid of this and we go back to rails, let's get where we want the line to come in. So it should be there. Okay, and then we'll get the two to connect to each other. So we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Oh, hang on. We'll go straight to there. Right, good, good, good. And now I want to get rid of, if I can, please. Yep, you, and you. Brilliant. Okay, that's a nice turnaround there. And now we might be right. I was thinking we might have to move that conveyor, but we may be okay. Yeah, we are. We're perfectly lined up. And now he needs to, so he's coming out of there, but he needs to line up with this. So if I go here and I go here, I'm trying to get him to do this. That's where he needs to go. Perfect. Okay, so that's his turnaround. And then we can make this bigger at some point. So coming out of here, he would need a signal that is... Oh, we're not even paused. So he'd need a signal here saying, yep, but here saying, make a decision. So it'll be there. Okay, and let's see. We haven't had any trains come this way. Here they come. So let's see. The first train that's going to do this turnaround would be a coal train, and it would be this one here, because he needs to come in here. He'll come into one of these two platforms. He'll then do a turnaround. No, he doesn't. It won't be this one because he'll do that and he'll come back this way. Who else? This guy, the mix train, who's just done the turnaround. If we go speed 3, let's watch him do so. So he comes in. Yep. Ooh, a couple of trains here. He does a turnaround, heads back. This guy pulls out. He goes and turns around. Now, when he does this, so he'll go to the township. He'll drop off. Let's watch him. Let's watch him. We're going to make him a triple train shortly as well, where he takes all 3 goods. He does this. He goes and does his big turnaround here. He goes back. Now, the first thing he should do now is go and pick up wood beams from over here. So he'll turn left here, and he'll take the industrial road over there. Yep, there. Hang on, this is the wood train. Yeah, he'll do wood beams. And he'll load up wood beams, and now he'll get coal. Once this train's gone, he'll go and get coal. Now, we're going to see what he does after he gets coal. This is going to be interesting. What's that? It's just something happening with bankruptcy. We'll have to let it go. Okay, let's go speed 1 for the moment. And he goes here and he gets coal. Now, the idea is, instead of turning around and doing the big turnaround there, he goes up here, and he goes and does his turnaround here and heads straight back. So he will pick up coal here on the way through. The best thing for him to do would have been to come along here, turn around, and come straight back in and get the coal. That's why I was hoping he could do that. But please go right. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Why couldn't he do that? Why couldn't he do that turnaround? Why couldn't he come in here and then do the turnaround? Why's he got to do this? It's a signaling thing. We did build it correctly, firstly. Okay, but basically everything's everything's working beautifully. I mean, everything is working absolutely beautifully. Let's let him. Tell you what we'll do. We'll do one more thing actually. Let's. Train 3's not making any money. Yeah, that's fine. Let's let him drop off, and then let's send him back to depot. And let him drop these 2 off. And then, so gone. And now we want him to go back to depot, because I want him to be 3 different types. So let's send him back to depot. And the depot we need is going to be all the way across the lake, across the fog, and it's going to be there. Okay, so he's going to go back to depot. And while we're over at this township, let's do one other thing here. While we're there, let's make, so this guy wants wooden beams. So let's make this wooden beams. Yep. And let's let this train that's going to depot. Yeah, let's make our way to depot. So as soon as we get there, this train that is there, let's make him do wooden beams as well. Okay. So we'll pick up the 2 types. And I shouldn't have to change anything, because let's pause. If I go reconfigure, hang on, let's reconfigure it first. Reconfigure, yeah. It's these guys. And I want to make him and him wooden beams. You should be wooden beams. And I want to move you up as well. So you 2, I want to move go reconfigure. Yeah, if I want to put these two, I want to flip them. Ah, yes. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, well in that case, let's flip these two. Can we flip them? Yep. He's not really flipping, is he? No. I just wanted to put the wooden beams up the other end. Can I move them along? Replace. No, but what I could do is I could, yeah, okay, here we go. How about this? How about this? Let's get this guy to be planks and this guy to be planks, because that's what we had originally. Now let's replace these two. So we're taking off 4 coal, okay? We're taking off 4 coal and we're replacing them with wooden beams. And I want them to be beam. So beam, 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 and beam. Could have done that with the group thing. So beam, 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 and then I want to add in 4 coals. So let me go here, here, and here. Let's go 2. So 1, 2, and I want to add in just 1, don't I? We've taken 4 off. So let's duplicate these 2. Yep. So we'd have 4 beams, a few coal, and the rest would be there. Now, when he goes back at Tokoa Annex, any track, and he's loading, but I want him to load. Yeah, here we go. Let's see which ones he's loading. Okay, Tokoa Annex, he's loading. Yep. Right. Now he can load this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yep. Wait, Tokoa Annex, is that... Which is Tokoa Annex? Let's see, because is this the coal or is it the wood? Is this Tokoa Annex? Yeah, Tokoa Annex is the wood. Okay, good. So at the wood, he can load in, please. He can load in these, not them, but yes to these. So he can load all of them. Yep. And at Tokoa Branch, he can load just the coal. So it's 5 of them. So 4, 5, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, that's good. Yep. And then he would release all of them, all units. And let's do that. And he's out and on his way. So we'll watch him go. This would be a nice little end to the episode. Who is unprofitable? Train 3. Well, we'll have a look at profitability of everything shortly. Too many signals there as well. I thought we released him. He's got a signal there. He's off and running. I thought we had a problem then. Okay, he'll turn around. I don't know why they wait here. I don't know why we don't have any track there. It's just one that he does, isn't it? It really is just one there. Is that a complex signal? It is. Yep. Okay, let's see him. So where is he? There he is. He's the mixed train here. Sorry about the jumpiness. Okay, let's see this in the run. So he goes in here. It's a pass-through. Yep. It's the first run. And this is here. So he should fill up these guys at the end. And then... Ooh, he hasn't filled the others up yet. Well, we were never doing stone anyway, McCarth. Okay, so let's see. We might have to tinker. He then gets coal and does the turnaround. And then he drops off. It's funny, I've got planks there. And I've got... Ooh. Oh, we don't have these guys going out. These beams, and these are... So these are beams, aren't they? Oh, God, okay. Oh, right, okay, in that case, let's do this. Let's split this. Let's go... no, not that. Let's go for warehouse. And let's use one warehouse only. and we'll put this warehouse just here. Yep. And let's do some conveyors, conveyor device. Let's flip him around and let's make him like that. And we need this guy to be, what are these guys? They are beams. These are little complex ones. Yep. And we'll put a conveyor in and we'll do a conveyor like that. Now I'm going to flip it and so it all goes in. And now that train should be able to take those beams. So let's go speed 3. And here he is here, I believe. Yes, he took a few beams, but he's waited for any load. That's fine. Happy with that. But it means that now, once he turns around, gets his coal, we're now going to get the third product up here, and this guy's going to start getting beams. And look at this, we can actually increase this. So it's got quite a bit of pickups to do. It is in the region, but he's got quite a bit of pickups. Look at this little town growing as well. That's great. It's all coming along. This whole region's coming along, and we still haven't gone to get the stone. We still haven't moved the research facility. Where are you? Did you? Oh no, you did. You drop off. Yep, brilliant. So you just got some of these? Yes, you did. 1 delivered. So that was 1. We're going to have issues unless we might just give him some money to stop the bankruptcy. Yep. There we go. That's cost us a little bit. About 100,000, I think. Let's have a look here. The very last thing we'll do is we'll check and see if there's any research. Starting research facility. So if I go speed 1, and the very first thing we're going to do is, let's see, with stone processing, he needs stone. Interesting. Woodworking. And you'd get wood planks. Yeah, woodworking with wood planks. Let's do, should we do that? Metal fabrication. Actually, metal fabrication, you just need iron bars. Let's do that. And I believe once he fills that off, he'll load up and it's iron bars and he's already got them. So we're actually getting them there. Yep. Okay, cool. So there's another one with iron bars. Might as well use those and then we'll sort it out. And we still haven't done the pass through there for this section. But this guy has now, he's loaded up on the way in. I wonder if I could tell this train. I might be able to tell that train just to use those 2 tracks because you can select which track they want to use, but I don't know how it demarks it. Yeah, let's just but I think, yeah, we'll go and see how that all works in. It's got blue there for accepting. He's got 5 in there, so we do need to increase. Tell you what we need to do is we need to increase the amount of wood that actually gets into here. So the very last thing, this is a very long episode, but the very last thing I'm going to do is do this. I'm going to copy, please, this train for 400,000, and I want to release it. He is a lovely train. Okay, we'll wait for him to go out, and now we've got 2 wood trains, and we should be able to see now the second wood train's about to come out. I wish these sheds were a bit longer. That would be lovely if they were. It'd be good if you couldn't provision the length of the train so you had the correct size shed. That will probably come actually, because the regions are really big and you've got room. It's a bit fiddly, but you can have room. Okay, I mean, we might end up even getting rid of all of this industry. And then, because yeah, it's just people, but there's not really a lot of products. And then we might run this big station this way and have the turnaround. But we'll have to see exactly. Yeah, because we've got all this land available here, so we can come in this way, and we could possibly do the turnarounds there. We'll see about that. For now, it works. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. It's been very good, this episode. I've really enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you like about these areas. Tell me what you think you'd like to see more of. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Stitch Up and Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.